And we got a good core group of players. I thought, with the injuries today, a number of guys stepped up, and obviously the first goal is to win your division, and then get your seeding as best you can for the postseason. So I was proud of how they played, though. We played hard. We had a lot of different players filling in, 7 different starters out, and man, we just kept grinding.
Hey, Sean, on Taysom's touchdown late in the game, were you thinking at all about putting Kamara in and trying to get him that record?
No, listen. Obviously, his performance today was unbelievable. I was thinking about our best play there. It was 4th down, and we felt like that was a play that would be tough for them because obviously it's a quarterback design run with an extra guy. But late in the game, I was mindful of it. A lot of these players, I'd say most of these players have no idea how good Gale Sayers was. And but growing up in Chicago, certainly you were familiar with his ability, and I was happy. Listen, it was a big deal. He played fantastic today, and look, Minnesota was banged up too. They had a lot of new faces playing linebacker, and it's been a little unusual year that way.
Alvin said after the Troutman, after his big catch, you went to him and said, "Okay, now go in." So I guess it kind of all worked out, just like you drew it up, right?
Yeah, these games unfold differently sometimes. It's hard, going in on a short week to try to envision how the game's going to unfold. But I thought we blocked them well up front. We got enough stops defensively, and then the rest of it took care of itself. But it was a good win.
Sean, how important was this win given, you stopped a losing streak, and then it wasn't just skin of your teeth. You guys won by a pretty significant margin.
Look, they're all important. Here's the thing. There's only 16 regular season games. So they're all of the same value. And in the postseason, it's not a best of 7. It's just one game at a time, and you got to win. And so, yeah, to your point, though, look, we had gotten on a run there with 9 wins in a row and had 2 difficult games where we didn't play maybe as well. We played a real good team last week. And it was good to get back and kind of get it turned around in the win column. You don't know. We knew going in, obviously, that we just needed to win to get the division, and but there's more at stake, and so I think it's important we're playing well at this time of the year.
Sean, as a play caller, is there a temptation to get away from it? Like, at what point do you have to say, look, it's working, just running right at them, let's just keep doing it? Or is that maybe the game plan from the start?
Well, look, you have some thoughts. Just statistically, analytically, we wanted to, on first down, try to establish the line of scrimmage. You can never predict the success you may or may not have in a given game. And so, yeah, as the game's unfolding, you pay attention to all of it. And, we had some play action passes mixed in, a few dropbacks. We really didn't have a lot of third down. So it was one of those CFL games where, we were converting, basically getting first downs on first and second down. And generally speaking, when you're doing that, you can have a really good game. When you can keep your punter on the sideline for the whole game, I told Thomas, sorry, but you're doing some things well. And part of it is just how the game was unfolding. And again, and I say this, man, there's been a lot of injuries on Minnesota's front. Zim, I know real well. They're one of the better defenses, better coached defenses, and they got a lot of guys out, and that can be difficult.
Sean, with those injuries, was this a game where you guys really looked to use shifts and motions and stuff to get them moving a little bit? It seemed kind of effective on some of those runs, especially early.
No, it wasn't because of injuries. It was a little bit more because of some other things. You can force the nose tackle to be the 3, and you can force the 3 to be the nose. And there's but it had nothing to do really with their depth.
Sean, how this game was kind of set up with the injuries that Minnesota had and your ability to be able to run the ball. Are you able as a play caller to kind of protect Breeze, who's coming back from an injury, a little bit more?
I said this in the production meeting, I felt we were fairly healthy defensively. They were fairly healthy offensively. A couple players maybe each. But flip side, their defense had gone through a lot of injuries, and our offense, we were without, 2 starting guards. We were without three receivers. And so when it came to that part of the game, you were going to have to look at your program and go to the third column. But to your question, I mean, we wanted to try to attack maybe where the young players were playing, and both in the run and the passing game. But we thought that running the ball was going to be important, and obviously a way to do that. I thought we blocked him well. James Hurst, made his first start at guard for us all year.